Right, good morning everybody. We're going to do our phonics again today. I hope the parents were able to find the phonics videos I put onto YouTube, and we'll upload this one when we've finished as well. Okay, right, the first thing we're going to do is practice our sounds. So let's see how quickly we can whiz through our sounds. D. Ah. Oh. J. Well done, super. Okay, let's try. I'm going to say some words like a robot, and I want you to see if you can tell me what they are. So here we are, let's go. K, L, O, G. V, et. W, et. B, a, g. G, o. Fantastic. Now I'm going to say some words and I want you to see if you can break them up. Ready? Let's try web. Let's try van. Let's try jug. Let's try vet. Let's try jet. And let's try fox. Well done. Okay, today we are going to introduce a new letter. So I'm going to say a silly sentence and I want you to see if you can help me and tell me what sounds you can hear. Are you ready? A fox in a box had 6 bricks. A fox in a box had 6 bricks. Go on then. Yeah, it's that sound. Can you try it? It's almost like doing a k and then a s in it. Just like that. Does anybody know the letter we use for that sound? Do you know it, Reese? Going to show us how to do it on the board? Super, well done. Get yourself a sticker. So when we did our letters last week, we talked about lines that are like a slide at the park that go down diagonal lines, and that's what we have on here. So we go down the slide and down the slide, all right? So one slide going that way and then one slide going that way. So down the slide and down the slide, down the slide and down the slide. So that's our letter. Lots of you know the name as well. It's the X. We call it et, but it makes the sound x, doesn't it? Shall we have a look? If I put on Scrap, and we can watch Scrap's phonics. There it is. And there's our if it decides it's going to do it. Are you ready?
Who's that? Can you make it
on
big?
full screen?
Oh.
Put it on full screen.
That letter makes the sound. Can you say that sound? There are 2 sounds to say for this letter, k and s. Listen again. is for X-ray. X-ray fish.
X-ray fish. Cool.
How do we write the letter that makes the sound?
We use 2 lines to make the letter X. Start your first line here. Slope down,
So down the slide,
lift your pen and start your second line here
down
and
the slide
slope
the other way.
across. Let's have another go. Use your finger to follow the shape.
Ready?
Start your first line here. Slope down,
Down the slide,
lift your pen and start your second line here
down
and
the
slope
slide.
across.
So you know how to write the letter and you learn how to say the letter sound. Now listen out for it in these words. Box.
Box.
6.
6.
Fox.
Ox.
Ox. Fox. Fox.
Fox.
Do.
Now you know. Excellent.
Excellent.
Right, let me see, I'm going to turn it over. I want you to have a look. Now I'm going to put a word, well I've actually put some words on the board already. We'll have a go reading them in a minute. First thing I want you to spot is where does my x sound come in the words, Harley?
At the end.
At the end. And you will find most of the time that x will either be at the end of the word or sometimes in the middle. Right, I'll write a word at the bottom where it's in the middle. Look, can you see? Okay, shall we have a go at reading them? When we're reading them, what do we do? Emma? Come on then. You going to read it for us?
Ox. Fox.
Fox. So when we're reading them, children, we say the sounds, don't we? Just like Emma did then. We say ox. When you're reading them, try and say the sounds quickly. Alright, so if we go or it's really hard to hear the word, isn't it? But if we go ox, it's easier to hear that word, isn't it? Okay, so at home, maybe you'd like to write these words down and have a go at reading them to your grown-up. And then maybe you could play Picnic on Pluto on phonics play, which will let you play games with words that have the x sound in them. So that's that game there called Picnic on Pluto. And if you find the bit where you add a x, then it'll give you lots of words to practice. So enjoy that at home, and we're going to carry on with our lesson here. So see you all again. Bye.